Yo, what up, Knuckles? It's your buddy Philko here, reporting live from your mama's house, doing my thing as I usually do. About to make a video going in a little bit on Bossip. Now I'm gonna do this in two halves. No, three halves. Three halves? Wow, 3/3, okay? Or 3 periods, like in motherfucking hockey. I'm gonna read the article, then I'm gonna say what I like about it, then I'm gonna say what I don't like about it. This is basically a Bossip article based on a girl in the photo you see in front of you. She's one of my, I'm not gonna say she's one of my favorite big butt models, but you know, she gets a good amount of views, people like her, she's very interesting. But yes, she is very mysterious, and we're gonna get into this. So this is the article. It says, Twitter model tries to prove her body isn't Photoshop and fails. Photoshop sorcery and catfishing are a huge issue plaguing the Twitter community. One alleged example of the struggle sorcery is a model, in quotes, by the name of Raychiel. The Twitter honey recently sat down with Vlad TV to deny rumors that she alters her pictures and prove once and for all she's real. I decided to do the interview just to prove that I am real. The buxom blonde beauty has had offers to appear places ever since she made her debut on social networks, but for the most part has turned them all down. Raychiel was even asked to appear on World Star of Hip Hop, which she said she refused to do. She also never done any professional modeling because it's very cliche. When it comes to her family, the French, Creole / Dominican / Jamaican / Puerto Rican / Native American Cali girl says all of the women in her family are bottom heavy. What was the most surprising, however, was the fact that she had an extremely close relationship with the slain legend Mac Dre. Raychiel claimed Dre is her nephew's uncle, and she grew up watching him live a normal life, playing video games and such at a young age. She says he was killed while she was in junior high school, and she was so overcome with stress that she had to eventually be taken out of school. The only problem? Raychiel looks nothing like her Instagram photos. Then they include some photos, I might throw them up in here, whatever. She looks nothing like her Instagram photos. Started with Photoshop, and now we're here. They show like an old photo, a so-called Photoshop photo, then a real photo. Then this is where they finish. It says, Raychiel, we beg you to please love yourself and step away from the Photoshop and picturing editing apps because you're shaped like a garbage filled with cold grits in real life. Hit the flip for 40 photos next. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna get to it. What do I like about it? Well, yeah, they got some points. They definitely have some points that some of her photos may have been Photoshopped and altered. I believe them. I agree with them because the way she looks on Vlad TV, she doesn't look as good as she does like on her Instagram or her old Instagram. She went through some hiding. I have a whole nother channel if you're curious about this big butt stuff. The link is in the description. I have a whole nother channel, 33,000 followers, all about big butt white women mostly. But that's on another channel and I talk about it more. But anyway, she kind of, I don't know, like 21 weeks ago, she disappeared from social media, deleted a lot of shit from her Instagram, and then she started re-uploading and she looks different now. So I don't know if she got a surgery or whatever, or she went to the gym. I don't know. She just looks very different. She looks the way she looks in the photo now. She didn't look like this before. She's a little thinner now, but she still got a big butt according to the photo, which could be Photoshop. So that's what I like about it. Bossip provides evidence. They show the photos. They show the Vlad TV stuff. They show the Instagram stuff. They kind of provide a reason why they think she's not going out is basically because she's not real. She photoshops, and they made sense. So I gotta give them to him for that. But I'm not gonna just sit back and accept that from some fucking hating ass Bossip. This is the third period of the video. Bossip has the nerve. Like, actually, I was okay with all of it. Because I was like, all right, they're providing evidence. They're being real. They're trying to tell her to love herself. All right, I had no problem with that. Soon as I read the last line, I immediately realized what they were doing. They weren't trying to be nice. They weren't just trying to reveal the truth. They were trying to take her down a notch because she's not black. How do I know? It says, Raychiel, we beg you to please love yourself and step away from the Photoshop and picturing editing apps because you're shaped like a garbage filled with cold grits in real life. Oh, it's on. So, it's a problem that she photoshops, but it's not so much of a problem when you got all these black female models with white and Indian women hair in their head. That's not even Photoshop. That's just spending thousands of dollars on other women's hair. And that's not a problem? You're not calling them out saying they look stupid? Unlike, Little Kim, who took everything too far, other than her, I don't see you calling those women out. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know how many times Bossip come out and saying black women look stupid with all that fake hair they're wearing. I don't hear that. I don't hear that. You know what I mean? And it's not just some cultural thing. Don't compare it to the Jews and don't compare it to other people who have cultural things with hair. No. Black women do that shit because they honestly feel they look better with other women's hair. The vast majority of black women wear fake hair. The vast majority. And if you don't believe me, don't show me a bunch of pictures of celebrities. Go outside. Go to any major city. And just go look at the women walking around. Black women ages, let's say 16 to 35. And look at their fucking hair. That's not their hair. The vast majority of the time. Or it's some perm with these chemicals that burns the hell out of their scalp. Then they get bald spots. Then they gotta end up wearing wigs by the time they're 26. Just go watch the Chris Rock documentary if you don't understand that one. Just go watch it. It's called What is Good Hair? Something like that. Or just Good Hair, some shit. But Chris Rock, Good Hair, put that in Google, you find it. So that was like, I agreed and I was feeling the article. Look, me and Bossip had some beef before in the past. They started shit with me and they made an article about me in the past. We had a little going back and forth. But that was cool, I let it go and I'm sure they let it go. But I like Raychiel. I'm a fan of Raychiel. Even if she photoshops, there's so many girls on Instagram who Photoshop and they don't grab my attention like she does. She does a really good job. You understand? But if she's fake, it should be put on blast. And they did a good job. But they're not doing it just to reveal the truth. By the last line in this article, they're doing it to try to take her down because she's not black. That's exactly what it is. You know what I mean? Now Raychiel could put on so many black women on blast for fucking having fake hair that she grows naturally. You understand? So that's all I really gotta say about this. They got a whole bunch more photos of her trying to show that she's fake and stuff just because they're trying to take her down. You know what I mean? So it's funny because I better not see any, because her normal body isn't bad. It's not as good as how it looks on the Instagram. Like how she looks on Vlad TV is not as good as she looks on Instagram. But it looks better than a lot of these fat, sloppy ass black chicks that they try to teach, oh my God, love yourself. But yet this lady with a curvy big body, she's big and she's curvy though. She looks like garbage filled with grits or some shit. Really? But those black fat circle women, they should love themselves? So Bossip isn't about empowering women. It's about making black women feel better. It's about trying to make black women feel better. That's what it is. It's about making guys look bad who aren't yelling, yeah, black women another one, and destroying guys like me who are just into something else. Like, I don't go around insulting black women. There are guys who do that. You know what I mean? Who go around saying black women are ugly, don't date them, they have bad attitudes. I never do that. I'm like, yo, to each his own. Whatever you want, what you want. But I'm into white girls. I'm into biracial girls. That's my shit. White girls, biracial girls, like black and white, yo, I love that shit. But when people ask me, because people ask me, I'm like, I'm not really into black girls. Like when, I don't know, I just don't find them attractive. I love them as people. We hang out and they're cool and stuff, but sexual attraction, I don't have any of it. There's just none of it. And it's never been that way. Talk to anyone in my past, talk to any girl who even hates my guts from America, she'll tell you, well, he's an asshole or whatever the fuck, but he's never been into black girls. Anybody tell you that? You understand? So I just want to say this to the people of Bossip. Focus on yourselves. Stop trying to spend so much time on making other people look bad, trying to make yourself look better, because it's not going to work. Because at the end of the day, more guys are going to like Raychiel than are going to like black women on average. Period. They're going to like her. They're going to, even if it's Photoshop, they're still going to be going for her and feeding for her. Now, a lot of people don't like her because she's mysterious. It's not only that she uses Photoshop, she's very mysterious, and it seems like she lies a lot. I'll give you that. She did get a lot of thumbs down on Vlad TV. But mad dudes are still trying to smash. Like, for instance, I'll prove it like this. If Raychiel stops with this mysterious shit, because if you go look at her Instagram, you'll see what I'm talking about. Like, I think the reason she made these photos on Instagram, where you see like her whole body, she made that like 4 days ago. I made a video, 3 days ago from me making this video. I made a video about her a week ago from today, talking about it's strange that she has no images of her full body since, she changed her Instagram. 3 days after I made that video, first time in 21 weeks, she does it. So it was right after it, you know what I mean? So all I want to say is if this girl is anywhere close, maybe not exactly, anywhere close to how she looks on her Instagram now, and she makes videos and stuff showing that that's really what her body looks like, oh, you guys are finished. No one's gonna give a fuck if she photoshopped a little. If she is just, let's say 70% as good looking as she does in the photo you see in front of you, no one's gonna give a shit that she photoshopped. They're gonna be all over her. They're gonna be all over her. Nothing you can say can change that. She's gorgeous. I'm not sure what's exactly 100% natural. That is a problem. I agree with Bossip. She does. I think, you know, there is some... I can't front. Like, don't think I'm just fuck Bossip and shit. But I just see what they're doing. When they insulted her normal body, I thought that was fucked up. You know, if they made fun of her Photoshop body, okay, I get it, because that's not real. But they're making fun of her real body. That's what I find to be fucked up, when they're supposed to be all about self-love and all this stuff. When it's bullshit, they're not about self-love. They just made fun of her real body, and they wear fake fucking hair of other women's type of hair, advertising for other women. They don't even understand that these women are advertising other women. So if I'm going around the hood and I see a bunch of black girls with like blonde hair and they're playing with their hair, you know, they're showing it off, whatever, but I know it's fake because I'm black. When I go out and if I have the opportunity to be around these type of people, or I have the communication skills, however you want to put it, I know that's probably wrong, but if I know how to properly communicate with those type of women who have that hair naturally, and I'm in the environment in which I can get them, and I'm in the situation in which I'm gonna get them, why not take the real thing? Why am I gonna mess with these girls playing with their fake fucking hair in the street when I can get the real thing right there? You're advertising for them, and you don't even realize that. You're advertising for them. You're advertising for them when you wear that fake hair. Same thing with the long straight black hair. Why do you think Chris Rock's daughter looked at Chris Rock when she was like, what, 7 years old or something? I forgot how old she was. She was very, very young. And she goes, very little actually, not young. She was little girl, maybe 5. And she goes, Daddy, why don't I have good hair? What the fuck makes you think why do you think that little girl thinks that? It's because of people like you telling her hair isn't good. And understand. There's a difference between what you do it yourself and who you're next to. So don't be like, I'm telling young black women they're not beautiful. No, we gotta teach our children that you love who you wanna love. Whether it's of a different sex, whether it's same sex, whatever. We don't have to tell children that. But you know, when they get older, you know, they gotta understand when it comes to adults, they love who they wanna love. When it's between adults, you love who the fuck you wanna love. If you're a guy, you only like men who have 10+ inch members, hey, that's your thing. You're an adult. I don't give a damn if it's gay or not. You're an adult, that's another adult, or 2 other adults, that's your business. But what you do with yourself, with your own body, is actually what shows what you find to be the standard, or what you find to be what makes you more beautiful. What's more beautiful in general on yourself. So when you wear the blonde hair, you're basically saying, I look better with blonde hair because blonde hair is better. When I'm next to a white girl, I'm not saying she's better than the black girls around. I'm saying, this is what I'm into. This is what's next to me. I don't have blonde hair. I don't have on blue contacts. I can do that too. That's not what I'm doing. I'm representing myself as a black man. I look black. I don't try to change it. I don't try to fuck with any of my features that are African. I don't touch them. I leave them. This is me. I like it, and I'm gonna stay just like this. I'm not gonna get motherfucking what do you call it? I'm not gonna grow some hair a little bit, get a perm, and like try to look like an Indian dude. That's not what I'm doing. I'm looking black, representing, but I'm next to the kind of girl I want to be next to. You feel me? So there's a humongous difference. Humongous. Now maybe in that case I am advertising white women, but it's me advertising what I'm into. But at the same time, people should see me as advertising that I am a black man and I'm comfortable being a black man with a person I want to be with. And I don't think I look better looking with white features. You understand? So yeah, if I gotta get more into that, I can get more into that. But who you're next to, that's just who you're into. Doesn't matter. But what you do it yourself is basically you advertising for other people, because at any time, people could just go get the real thing. Why would they want to mess with you? You're a fake version. You're the fake version with that fake ass hair. You're the fake virgin. Not virgin, version. You're the fake version. You understand? When I'm next to a white girl, she real. She's a real blonde. If anybody would be like me, they gotta go out and get a real white girl. There's no fake involved. So you wanna make fun of her fakeness? Look at your fakeness. And I am out, miércoles. Holla at me, Raychiel. Later. They're gonna kill me later.